Alright guys, that's it at Longswamp Studio. What an absolute fantastic experience. Let's go get myself a coffee. Phone is in a cradle at the bottom, or sort of like where the coin part is. And some cows just there with two birds on it. That's a bit cute. Whenever we used to go around Ocean Grove and Geelong and stuff with Nana, my mum's mum, you'd be in the back seat of the Holden, and you just hear, look at the cows, look, and it's funny, driving up, I did see a cow and I had that in the back of my head, and it's just funny how different objects or things sort of invoke memories that we have about the past. I'm just putting the aircon on because it's a little bit steamy in the car. There's old mate Horse, seen him a few times. To be honest, I stayed at Longswamp Studio for, what was it, 6 days. And so, you know, it's, I just can't work out the maths, but like maybe 120, 130, something like that a night, which isn't too bad. Where like if you're staying at like a shoebox apartment in the city, in Melbourne, and when I say shoebox, like you're probably paying similar price for, you know, a decent bathroom and view and whatever, but this was more my style. It was so much more my style, and there was elements within the holiday where if I didn't have the no reception part to that stay, is I probably would have found myself doing work. And look, that may not necessarily have been a bad thing, because I would have done it in a very peaceful, neutral way as opposed to what I've done it in the past. So, but it was good to not actually do anything. So going to Cobbity Bakehouse, going to just have a coffee, and then I'm going to go to, I think it's called Jayong or something like that. There's a little roadhouse, I think, there, that Pam said on the way, like 2 hours. I'll probably stop off there and have something to eat, get myself another coffee, and then that might do me. I might just go straight back to Melbourne. Big white truck just taking a wide turn there into this street. I have a habit of driving, waving at truck drivers. My uncle's a truck truck driver. Also tend to wave at roadwork people because I not really did a lot of roadwork stuff, but I was, as a road surveyor, working on the roads at night and setting up on the move sort of roadworks. And sometimes it can be a hectic job in particular time moments when you're working. So, and you do get a lot of impatient motorists, and sometimes it can be an unsafe job based on that. So a little wave, just show them my respect as workers, but also as human beings. I was cleaning out the esky before I chucked it in the car, like just getting rid of the water in it, and there was a weird insect. I don't know what it was, but it was like almost cross between a prawn and a grasshopper. This road works here. Wonder where old mate is. He was wearing a polo, shorts, and a white bucket hat, and he's been walking up and down here pretty much every time I've been on the road. Truck just hugging that line there. Highly recommend this part of New South Wales, Cobbity. Not just the main area, but also further where I was. Very, very peaceful. If you like sort of country town, quiet living, sort of peaceful area, you can't go wrong. There's a business on that called Accurate Fencing. Wonder if there's a company who has no idea what they're doing called Inaccurate Fencing. Where nothing's level. And so there it is. There's the side street that brought me reception. Helped me win my first ever prelim of fantasy basketball in the grand final now against Gav. And I made some decisions and set my rosters and had to move people into injury spots and drop people and all sorts of stuff. So, yep, got a sign with a lollipop. Tell you what, with the amount of things I cooked in garlic on the weekend, this car smells like garlic. I think it's the esky. because that's where I had some garlic cloves and rosemary and thyme and stuff in a bag. Initially some water went in there when I was in Goulburn, therefore the water in the esky smelled like garlic, and then it's obviously in the boot of my car making which is not a terrible smell. Just waved at old mate roadwork man. Oh wow, big dramas. Not really big dramas. They're just redoing some stuff with the road. They're probably like, who's this guy in the yellow car waving at us? I don't know, they might be sitting there all day trying to go, do I know that guy? Mind games. Two mothers there talking, guy walking. Just people living their life, you know. Where do I'll park in. I'll park in the cafe like I did the other day. Oh, they're pulling into the school. Is there room for my yellow car? Yeah, let's get it in there. Definitely wouldn't have been able to park the work ute in that spot, but that's what happens when you've got a small hatch. You can fit anywhere. Alright, so here at Cobbity Bake House, I'm going to go in, get myself a coffee. I might do a bit of a coffee review, then head on home.